the loyalty. Drift the loyalty. Drift the loyalty. Yeah. Listen. Used to split halves of a hero sub. Now you barely get a head nod, shoulder shrug. We ran hallways, chalk tags on the radiator. Same staircase where you turn traitor. You knew my work, 2 shifts, rent late. Still you stole from the drawer, called it fate. I took charges so you stayed at school. You took chances just to play me fool. Remember dice in the lobby, coins in a Dixie cup. You swore brothers forever, then you switched it up. Told secrets to the cops for a little shine. So cheap what we built through the hardest times. Drifted loyalty. You ain't what you said you be. From the bench to the balcony, I watched you fade, you slip from me. Drifted loyalty. Name on the wall, turn memory. You can't come back, that bridge is weak. You fell off, I kept the street. You was hype off flicks, wanted kingpin dreams, but never cleaned your plate, never fed your team. I peeped small eyes, turned tall like towers. Thought it's just pride, then I smelled that coward. You pointed at my building on a grainy sheet. Told them where we kept work, called it making peace. You ain't fold from fear, you folded from greed. You ain't cut from cloth, you cut from weed. Now I jaw past corners that we used to guard. Little kids play tag where we bled and starved. If they ask about you, I just shrug that off. Say some names don't live, they just get crossed. Drifted loyalty. You ain't what you said you be. From the bench to the balcony, I watch you fade, you slip from me. Drifted loyalty. Name on the wall, turn memory. You can't come back, that bridge is weak. You fell off, I kept the street. Yeah. How you trade all the scars for a seat in the room? With the same fake suits that will watch you lose. I ain't bitter, I'm better, but I still feel heat when I walk past spots where we used to eat. Drifting loyalty. You ain't what you said you be. From the bench to the balcony, I watch you fade, you slip from me. Drifting loyalty. Name on the wall, turn memory. You can't come back, that bridge is weak. You fell off, I kept the street. Drifted loyalty. Still praying for every block that raised me. Still prayer for every block that raised me. Sunrise on the stoop, crack paint, metal gate half loose. Old head nodding by the corner store, saying watch who you ride for. They might switch routes, payphones buzz with the gossip. Pager on my hip, little cousin out popping. Sirens sing like a lullaby, mama by the window, asking God please, not mine. Project hallway smelling like smoke. Numbers on the wall from the dreams that broke. I learned math, bagging up in the kitchen, but I keep one eye on the cross while I'm risking it. It's my still prayer. Hands up, eyes cold in the midnight air. Talk to the sky, but the sky don't care. So I lace up tight and I grind through the fear. It's my still prayer. Concrete quiet in the blocks out here. Every lost name that we carved in the stairs. Every short breath is a hard-earned prayer. Walk slow through the park after dark. Bench where they left, Lil D is marked. Candle wax stuck in the cracks of the path. Hood learn faith through the teeth of the wrath. Judge give numbers like he dealing out cards. Whole fam crowding in the visiting yard. My man on the jack say he trying to see change, but the clock on the wall never switch up the game. I made vows over rusted rails. If the money come, it ain't gon' change how I hail. Still split place, still drag fam out the fire, but I ain't bowing to a chain or a wire. Still prayer. Hands up, eye cold in the midnight air. Talk to the sky, but the sky don't care. So I lace up tight and I grind through the fear. It's my still prayer, concrete choir in the blocks out here. Every lost name that we carved in the stairs. Every short breath is a hard-earned prayer. If I fall, let me fall on my feet, grind in my teeth, true in my speech. Oh, if I rise, let me rise for the fam, both palms scarred, still pray where I stand. It's my still prayer. Hands up, eyes cold in the midnight air. Talk to the sky, but the sky don't care. So I lace up tight and I grind through the fear. It's my still prayer, concrete choir in the blocks out here. Every lost name that we carved in the stairs. Every short breath is a hard-earned prayer, yeah. Still prayer, still prayer. Yeah, velvet crime, velvet crime, sweet touch. Say my name. Yeah, you gon' yeah. Velvet crime. Yeah. Gov up on the curb and the worst of it. Fork in the road, I reverse from it. Snake in the grass, I heard him hiss. So I cut that lawn with a surgeon wrist. Talk big, but your heart all fragile. My block, my rules, I'm the chapel. Pray you don't slip, that's practical. Respect on the tab, it's taxable. You ain't gang, you a guest here. One wrong word, get your chest cleared. I don't do threats, I do next year. Turn op stories into folklore, yes dear. It's that velvet crime. Soft hands, feel fine. Smile when I take what's mine. You cross that line, you pay that fine. I want respect, not half. I want the crown and the cash. Street dawn, I saw my name in grime. Sweet talk, rap round the velvet crime. Yeah, you was in the backseat begging for a fraction. I was in the front, mat folded, all traction. Fed you the plate, now you eyeing my ration. Tried to play Judas, got lost in the caption. You can't buy trust, only lease it. Miss one payment, release it. You shook hands with the wrong allegiance. Now your name in the breeze like a grievance. We built from the dust, brick by brick. You built from a tweet, pick by pick. Cypher in the alley, clips and kicks. You was never in the circle when the fuse got lit. It's that velvet crime. Soft hands, still smile when I take what's mine. You cross that line, you pay that fine. I want respect, not half. I want the crown and the cash. Street dog, I saw my name in grime. Sweet talk, rap round the velvet crime. Velvet crime. Velvet crime. Yeah. Who you think you trying, huh? You ain't really riding now. Talk tough, but you hide from us. We outside when it's time for blood. Loyalty cheap till the bill come through. You switch sides, now the real come through. Graveyard quiet when they ask for you. Just a chalk mark where the mass once moved. This there velvet crime. Soft hands, still smile when I take what's mine. You cross that line, you pay that fine. I want respect, not half. I want the crown and the cash. Street code carved deep in my mind. Show love once, then it's velvet crime. Yeah. Velvet crime. Cold city silence. Cold city silence. Cold city silence. Whole city violence. Whole city silence.
Brick dust, gun smoke, heart froze, one stroke, one move wrong, whole block turned ghost. I was raised with a code, got carved in your throat. Either stand on your name or you lay with your hope. I seen friends turn fiends for a handshake, smile in your face, hit your stash for the landscape. I don't trust air, I don't trust eyes, I don't trust love if it come in disguise. Concrete talk, so the gravel gon' judge you if you never felt hate. You don't know when they hug you, they was praying on my fall. Had my back on the wall, so I sharpened every flaw, turned the rumor to a call. Cold city silence, you can hear the hate breathe. Hands in my hoodie, but my mind up my sleeve. Respect or the wreck, ain't no in between here. You either dying for your name or you're dying in fear. Cold city silence, every shadow got teeth. If you ever cross that line, you was staying in the street. Talk cheap, we tax that when the daylight fall. It's the payback, they was never in the hallway. Dark when it's laundry, fiends by the doorway. Eyes looking garbly, whispers in the stairwell. Snakes in the prayer cell, OG said trust think, never trust a fair tale. Betrayal got a face, I remember every freckle. He was laughing in my kitchen, now we lying with the metal. Tried to line me for a chain, for a little short change. Now it's block, pour liquor when it start to rain. I don't brag, I remind, I don't beg, I demand. If respect ain't in your eyes, it get rolled in your hand. Any corner that I stand, turn stage, I'm the proof. Whole cypher turn grave if they question my truth. You ain't built for this talk, you ain't walked through my doubt. You a tweet, you a quote, I'm the chalk on the route. Cold city silence, you can hear the hate breathe. Hands in my hoodie, but my mind up my sleeve. Respect or the wreck, ain't no in between here. You either dying for your name or you dying in fear. Cold city silence, every shadow got teeth. If you ever cross that line, you was staying in the street. Talk cheap, we tax that when the daylight fall. It's the payback. Cold city, cold city, cold city, cold city, cold city, cold city silence, cold city, cold city, cold city, cold city silence. You can hear the hate breathe. Hands in my hoodie, but my mind up my sleeve. Respect or the wreck, ain't no in between here. You either dying for your name or you dying in fear. Cold city silence, every shadow got teeth. If you ever cross that line, you was staying in the street. Talk cheap, we tax that when the daylight fall. It's the payback. Cold city, cold city, cold city, cold city, cold city, cold city silence. Yeah, trust nobody. Listen.
See my day ones turn to day twos, act funny. Same ones praying that I stay loose, stay hungry. Smiled in my face, then they snaked on me. You was shedding fake tears at the wake, homie. I learned quick how to love, get you lined up. Handshakes, back slaps, then you tied up. They in your kitchen counting what you got in motion and run the same route when you drop, no promotion.
Trust nobody, not a soul in sight.
Nah.
Say they ride, then they fold on sight.
Yeah.
Love get you killed if your guard too light. So I walk through the smoke with my jaw too tight. Trust nobody, keep the circle tight.
Real
you
sad.
wasn't in the dark, can't see this light. They gon' cheer for your fall, hit your rise so high. So I move, trust nobody but I
done bled for this block, you just posted it. You ain't never had a stain, just boasted it. Talk tough, but your eyes say compromise. Whole crew full of stories and alibis. I seen brothers get rich, then they switch code. Turn witness when it's still getting 6 more. Paperwork show who was really in the field. Who was hungry for a plate, who was hungry for a deal. You ain't cut like this, nah. You don't love like this, You ain't hurt like this, you ain't earned this risk. Talk to him. Respect, that's paid in scars, not a caption. Betrayal leave holes that'll leak through your actions.
Trust nobody, not a soul in sight. No. Say they ride, then they fold on sight. Yeah. Love get you killed if your guard too light. So I walk through the smoke with my jaw too tight. Trust nobody, keep a circle tight. Yeah. If you wasn't in the dark, you ain't see this light. They gon' cheer for your fall, hate your rise so high. So I move, trust nobody but I.
Yeah.
Trust nobody,
that's law where I'm from.
Trust nobody.
To the whole job done, head up, eyes open in the belly of the beast. If it ain't about respect, it ain't nothing in these streets. Yeah. It's that back alley code. You in or you out? Look.
Seen homies turn snake for a small cut. Play tough, then they fold when it all gut. Shake hands, same hands, get your jaw touched. Fake love in the air, keep the jaw clenched. I was raised where respect is a blood tax. Wrong word, wrong look, get your lungs tapped. Talk loud, but your paperwork don't match. You ain't solid, you a story that the hood laughed. I done bled for the block that you tweet about. You just bark for the net, you don't be around. We was 10 deep, 2 whips, 3 heaters. You was at the crib making stories for the speakers. So when I step in the cypher, this is war talk. Every bar like a stomp on the floorboard. You can see it in my eyes, I don't play fight. Whole clique outside trying to
survive the night. Where the love turn cold and it still stay hot. Survive the night. If you slip one time, it could be your last shot. Survive the night. Ain't a friend in sight when the pressure get tight. You gon' ride, you gon' hide, you gon' pay that price. Out here's pride, greed, power. Survive the night.
You was fam to the bag, made you move strange. Now you talk to the cops, giving full names. You was eating at the table that we built lame. Now your face on the wall is a proof stain. I gave you my last, you gave me your back. You gave him my addy, I gave you a pass. You played in the traffic, I stayed in my lane, but you ran in my path. Now you laid in the rain. Look, real ones don't brag about the pain, no. We just count every scar like a payroll. I don't argue on the net, I don't say much. I just pop up in the flesh, let the face talk. They don't fear your game, they respect mine. Cause we stood on the cold through the bad times. You just rap about a life that you don't live. Better pray you never cross who I roll with.
Survive the night. Where the love turn cold and it still stay hot. Survive the night. If you slip one time, it could be your last shot. Survive the night. Ain't a friend in sight when the pressure get tight. You gon' ride, you gon' hide, you gon' pay that price. Out here's pride, greed, power. Survive the night.
Who you call when it's dark and your phone dead? Who gon' slide when they price on your own head? Talk tough, put the truth in your own steps. You ain't built for the smoke that your mouth said.
Survive the night. Where the love turn cold and it still stay hot. Survive the night. If you slip one time, it could be your last shot. Survive the night. Ain't a friend in sight when the pressure get tight. You gon' ride, you gon' hide, you gon' pay that price. Out here's pride, greed, power. Survive the night. Survive the night. Survive the night.
Scuffed Timbs on the linoleum, roaches in the hallway, smoke in the atrium. Mama yelling rent due, pots on the stove. I learned math hustling, counting what I owe. Crack, stoop, dice, roll, sirens in the distance. Brownstone bricks hold years of resistance. Graph on the shutters, names of the fallen. Payphone rings, but the feds keep calling. Park bench courtrooms, verdicts in the gossip. Little homie's eyes wide, palm on a rocket. OG says shortcuts close to a coffin, so I took the long route, rage in my walk. Velvet violence, soft touch, hard science. Hug from the block, then it breaks your alliance. Sweet talk, sharp teeth hiding behind it. Blood on the silk, that's velvet violence. Velvet violence, smile then the riot. Shake hands same time, aiming at your spirit. Gold on the neck, rust in the silence. City sounds sweet, but it's velvet violence. Cardboard floors where the legend spun stories. Break these looping over all of our worries. Crack vows glitter like lies in the gutter. Priest on the corner, but he talk like a hustler. Train car sermons, burners in the book bag. Cops stare heavy, hard in a quick drag. Shorty got dreams, film school, big frame. But her brother served fiends, both share the same name. I pen psalms in the margins of a summons. Judge see a number where my mama see a youngest. So I lace pain in a rhyme till it's priceless. Turn every scar into underground brightness. Velvet violence, soft touch, hard science. Hug from the block, then it breaks your alliance. Sweet talk, sharp teeth hiding behind it. Blood on the silk, that's velvet violence. Velvet violence, smile then the riot. Shake hands, same time aiming at your spirit. Gold on the neck, rust in the silence. City sounds sweet, but it's velvet violence. If the walls could talk, they scream my name. My name. From the crack in the paint to the tracks in my veins.
I dance with the danger, cheek to cheek, 'cause the velvet feels smooth while the metal cut deep. Velvet violet.
Yeah. Concrete confession. The stack on the code. Listen up. I took plates from the same pot. Shared clothes, shared floors, same cot. You still whispered in the snake tone. Turn crumbs into fangs over payphones. You was praying on a bad move. I was praying that my mom's eating that food. You was praying that the block see me laid out. I was in the cold with the flame out. You bled once, then you flip sides. I bled daily, turned it into thick pride. Kept my jaw tight, knuckles with the brick scars. You was in the backseat, pointing at the big star. I remember every side glance, every fake pound, fake laugh, fake hand. Now you looking at a grade that you built, kid. I don't know you nothing but a guilt trip. Ain't no love left, all that's left is my rep in these threats. Yeah, you crossed that line, can't step back. Hard iced out, still the streets got my back. Ain't no love left, only scars, cold still and respect. You chose that side, I died with the bet. Say it with your chest, ain't no love left. I seen kings turn to crash dummies, chase likes, lose life, leave families hungry. I seen shooters turn quiet when the cage closed. Real killers never brag, they just change clothes. You was talking like a boss with a borrowed gun, talking like a plug with a borrowed front, talking like a wolf on a borrowed run. Whole aura on lease, that's a hollow stunt. I got homies in the dirt, I don't play threat. In the mirror saying earn every day's breath. You just scroll post quotes trying to fake death. I got law on my neck trying to trace steps. I've been loyal to the soil, not a name tag. You been loyal to the trend in the same bag. I got codes in my veins you ain't learned yet. Turn love in the lab when you burn vets. Ain't no love left. All that's left is my rep in these threads. You crossed that line, can't step back. Hard iced out, still the streets got my back. Ain't no love left, only scars, cold still and respect. You chose that side, I died with the bet. Say it with your chest, ain't no love left. You ain't fam, you a handshake. You ain't gang, you a brand name. You ain't real, you a fan page. I'm carved in the curb and the damn gate. You ain't fam, you ain't handshake. You ain't gang, you a brand name. Say my name, better stand straight. Everything you ever faked on my landscape. All that's left is my rep in these threads. You crossed that line, can't step back. Hard iced out, still the streets got my back. Ain't no love left, only scars, cold still and respect. You chose that side, I died with the bet. Say it with your chest, ain't no love left.